The latest installment of the Mad Max franchise has just been released, Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, and this is going to be my full review of the movie. Hi, my name is Jason and welcome to my channel. Before I begin this review, make sure to join me down in the comments. Tell me what you guys thought of new Furiosa, new Mad Max movie Furiosa. Let me know what you guys thought. I'm really curious to hear what you guys thought of the movie. But without further ado, let's get started with the review. So to start the review, I'm gonna start with stuff I liked about the movie, and then move on to stuff I didn't like, and some stuff I was just very mixed on. But first, I kind of want to get a little backstory on my relationship with the franchise. I was definitely pretty excited for this movie, especially after watching Mad Max Fury Road. I thought Mad Max Fury Road was just a all-around amazing movie. So I was really curious to see. I was still kind of disappointed that George Miller didn't want to do a full-on sequel to Fury Road. Instead, did this prequel. But I was still really excited to watch this, check this out, and yeah, I'm really excited to talk about this movie. So starting things off with things I liked about the movie. The main thing I liked about the movie is, of course, all the awesome action scenes. This movie, like all the other Mad Max movies, has no shortage of action scenes. But what I really enjoyed about the action scenes in this movie is that it didn't really involve a lot of, I guess, car chases like Fury Road did. In some ways, I feel like I liked it better because of that. I just felt like the action scenes, of course there were a lot of like action scenes and car chases and stuff, but a lot of it was also done in, I guess, like more non-car chases, which I did appreciate a lot about this movie. I also felt like this movie, it dealt with more, I guess, like hand-to-hand combat rather than like, I think, other than, Fury Road had a lot of like gunfights and car chasing and kind of cars going like competing against each other. So it was very different, the action scenes, which I really appreciated a lot. And then Taylor Joy, I felt like I don't know how much of it was stunt double work or what, but I felt I liked the action scenes for Anya Taylor-Joy. I hope I said her name right. I feel like I liked her action scenes in this movie as Furiosa better than Charlize Theron in Fury Road. I just felt like she just moved a lot better than her, and I also think like the movie overall, the fact that Fury Road was always kind of car scenes, and it really didn't showcase a lot of the actors, because a lot of the actors in Fury Road, you would just see them in like behind the steering wheel. In this movie, all the actors are moving around. It's not just in a car. All the action scenes are more hand to hand, more not just in cars. So I definitely appreciated this a lot about the movie. And another thing I really liked about the movie was the performance of Chris Hemsworth and his character overall. For me, he was such a scene stealer. Some of the best scenes was definitely the ones with him. The best way I can describe his character was kind of like Negan or Lalo from The Walking Dead and Better Call Saul. That's the best way I can kind of describe his character. He kind of had like this. He was so like, I guess, it's just such a compelling character, because at one time, like some points in the movie, he's very charismatic. He's almost like a trash talker. He tries to like convince the other characters and stuff. He's kind of like tries to be persuasive, and when he's provoked, he kind of gets very angry and almost kind of more like evil in a way. You kind of see his like evilness in a way. So I liked his character a lot. He really stole a show. He was an absolute scene stealer for me. So yeah, I really like Chris Hemsworth's character and his performance overall. I've only seen Chris Hemsworth in all the Marvel films, and I definitely feel like they were holding that man back, because this is a lot better than all his performances as Thor. Like it's it's night and day. Like this was an amazing performance from him. I really enjoyed it. The performances overall by Anya Taylor-Joy and all the other cast of this movie was all around pretty good. Yeah, but definitely Chris Hemsworth really stole the show for me. And overall, I think the film was just pretty awesome. Just seeing the progression of Furiosa's character. In this movie, they kind of do it. In some movies, they just have like a little intro scene of like the character young, and then like it's like a time jump. In this movie, they kind of go through all the stages of Furiosa's life to the point of like the beginning of Mad Max Fury Road, and I really enjoyed it. Just the overall story of her. I do feel like this movie doesn't really have like a central character arc, but when you have all these great action scenes and action moments, you kind of don't need it. I feel like it's more, I guess, an afterthought in this kind of scenario. But overall, man, I really enjoyed the movie. But let's get into what I didn't like about this movie. And like I said, I thought this movie was pretty great, and I don't have a lot of complaints about it. So this will be more stuff that's I didn't like, but it's more mixed than anything. It's more like nitpicking. Biggest complaint is I feel like because it's a prequel, I felt that the story was just because in regards to the other characters, especially the new characters introduced, like Chris Hemsworth's character, I felt like the story was a little predictable because of that, because obviously they're not in the, Mad Max Fury Road, so it becomes, because that these characters aren't gonna be in, they're not gonna make it to the next movie, so it felt a little predictable. There were some scenes that I felt that maybe I don't know how much CGI they use on the action sequences, but I feel like some of them just didn't look too good, and overall I feel like the action sequences in Mad Max Fury Road were overall a lot better. It just felt like, they couldn't, I guess, get to that standard of Fury Road, but no, it's more of nitpicking, like I said, and overall, I really enjoy this movie. The story overall of Furiosa, it also had more emotional depth than I thought it was gonna have. Overall, it was a great film. I really hope to see what happens next in this franchise. I hope hope George Miller keeps making these movies because they're awesome, man. I really want to see more. Like, this movie is just really awesome, so I just really enjoyed it. But guys, let me know what you guys thought about the movie down in the comments. Remember to sub to my video game channel, my wrestling channel, and if you guys like that stuff, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like on the video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.